play hooky, honey. Let's stay in bed all day, huh? What do you say? Reno.
He was talking on his cell phone. I don't even think he saw me till the last second.
How fast do you think you were going?
Who was that?
Chief.
Yeah, hold that thought. Looks like he swerved to avoid hitting the guy on the bike. He was dead by the time our units responded. No ID, no wallet, no idea who he is.
The car was stolen last night from the MCI Center.
Wizards win?
They got crushed. Check out the highlights.
Well, hey.
Driver's name was Orlando Casey, ex-con. Spent time in Cumberland for a string of armed robberies in and around the Baltimore area, at least 2 months ago.
And then he gets right back to work.
There's 180 grand in the case. Now, the serial numbers don't match up with any recent robberies, so we're thinking that he put the money away for a rainy day.
So what's a guy like Orlando doing in this neighborhood?
Ex-girlfriend, maybe. Her name's Tamara Kenworthy. She filed a restraining order against him. Lives in Adams Morgan.
Yeah, that's some pretty nice country for an outlaw like Orlando, don't you think?
She's married to Chuck Kenworthy, the restaurateur. I guess she class jumped after Orlando and went to prison.
Are you going to talk to her?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find out who Orlando was talking to with his car at the pole.
Right.
Dorino, you getting enough sleep, son?
Yeah.
Why don't you just tell him that you're contributing to Linda Lockhart's campaign, Chef?
It's because I don't kiss and tell. You're chipper this morning. What was in your coffee?
Detective, lab's done with this. You want to hang on to it?
What is it? Oh, the phone. Right. They, pull any other prints beside the Vicks?
Nope.
It's dead.
Yeah, the battery's busted. These things don't hold up well on a head-on.
Get a new battery. Fire it up. Let's see who calls Orlando.
Listen, I don't got time to go battery shopping. You guys see my desk?
You seen Orlando Casey's rap sheet?
All right.
Thanks, Krantz. Hey, maybe you want to call that hottie at the U.S. Attorney's office. Get us a warrant to dump Orlando's phone.
You know, I think you get it a lot faster. I don't think she's feeling it.
I'm spoken for, my man. She's all about you now.
Hey, I ran into RJ. Said they spotted Cadillac last night in the second, trolling for handbags.
What's that, 6 sightings in 2 weeks? Are they sure it was him?
Yeah, they saw the medallion. Said it was him. Hey.
You feeling lucky today, Brandon?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get that son of a...
So then, I told her, honey, I don't care how much it costs. Just wrap it up. You know?
Excuse me. You're Tamara Kenworthy?
Yes.
Detectives Page and DeBrino. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, my God.
He was killed in a car accident today.
I can't believe it.
Any idea what he was doing in Washington, Mrs. Kenworthy?
What? No, I don't know.
Did you hear from him today?
No. God, no.
Tell us about the restraining order.
Orlando was harassing us. My husband and I. Phone calls in the middle of the night. He was following me, calling me at work. We were scared. This was not the Orlando that I was used to. This was a mean, mean man. He was different, you know, since he went off to prison.
When's the last time you saw him?
Oh, I don't know. 2 weeks ago? Chuck and I were leaving a restaurant in Georgetown, and Orlando was waiting for us. He accused me of marrying Chuck for his money and threatened to kill me if I didn't go back to him. So I filed for a restraining order, and I haven't seen or heard from him since.
Well, according to phone records, you actually called him a number of times. Now, why would you do that if he was harassing you?
Well, because, look, Orlando Casey was my first boyfriend.
So you stopped calling him after the restraining order?
Yes. No, before. Look, Orlando just couldn't accept the fact that I wasn't there for him when he went away. I just can't believe he's dead.
Do you know anybody that may have had beef with him before he went to jail?
No. Is there something I should know, Detective? I mean, if Orlando's dead, why are you asking me all these questions?
Just following up, Mrs. Kenworthy, that's all. Sorry for disturbing your lunch. If you think of anything else, give us a call.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Chief. There's a man in my office who says he's a surprise from you for me.
Yeah, Leon. Leon.
Chief.
Oh, how are you?
Very well, thank you, thank you.
Is your health all right?
Very well.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Tip-top shape, thank you, you're welcome. This is the bride-to-be, I presume.
Yes, Ella Farmer. This is one of my dearest friends, Leon. Leon,
Just Leon.
oh yeah, Leon. Yeah, well, I mean, he's so famous in New York, he doesn't need a last name.
Does Madonna share? I think not.
Anyway, Leon is going to help you find a wedding dress. He found Sherry's for her, and he makes my vests. So, come on, turn around and let him have a look at you.
Let me look.
Chief, you don't understand.
I understand. Time's running out. That's what I
I
understand.
don't need help.
Madam, I'm not here to help. I don't help. I transform. You, that is, through the fabric and design into an impossibly irresistible, one-of-a-kind vision that will cloud the groom's judgment long enough to get him through the I-do's.
Yeah. Oh, isn't he wonderful?
Turn around.
Turn around. He says turn around. You got to turn around.
Oh, yes. I can clearly see what shakes the groom's tree.
Yeah,
I'm going to remember this.
yeah, me too. Fastest tape measure in the East. Yeah.
Is this to your liking?
That's the veil, right?
No, darling, that's the
It's
dress.
a dress. Come on.
Don't you have something to do?
No.
Do it anyway. Leon.
Yeah.
Whatever transformation you have in mind, I think it's going to take a little more fabric than that. Go.
I'm going.
Mr. Roberts, I thought we told you to go home.
So do we take him in or do we let him eat cake?
Boy, you are good after coffee. Hey, Brander, is that who I think it is?
Hello, Cadillac.
Hey, hey! This is our lucky day.
But we don't have him yet. Nance! Nance! So, stay still, stay still. 6042, I need an ambulance.
Copy that.
DP70 over 30, pulse 158, possible pelvis fracture, guarding her neck. She fell 10 feet from a fire escape, was conscious and alert when we arrived on the scene.
I'm right here, Nance.
I'm okay.
All right, cross and typer for 2 units of blood. I need a trauma paddle, pelvic film, C-spine, x-rays of her neck and back. Give me a CBC and Chem 7. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Nothing here but storage warehouse.
MPD, pop the gun! Are you hit?
No. Almost choked my gum. The lights. Yeah. What is this place?
How is she?
Well, they said they're gonna have to keep her a while for some tests.
All right, as soon as you know something, call me.
Yes, sir.
Orlando had some interesting friends.
This guy was on the phone with Orlando when he died. The owner said he's been renting it from him for 2 weeks. Always had the rent delivered in cash. Never saw him.
Front door was booby-trapped. Almost took my head off.
Right there? That's how he got away.
Hey, sir. Check this out. It's a 200 quarter with a 38 caliber built in.
Complete. It sounds impressive. We're gonna take it to the lab and check it for prints.
Cheap? Don't bother, Temple. Man we're looking for doesn't have any prints.
It's good, man.
Turkey meatloaf. Who makes turkey meatloaf?
Women go a little wacky when they're in the newlywed phase. Tell Kate I love her.
I can't. She thinks I'm eating it.
Oh, you're lying to the missus already?
I'm not lying. I'm keeping the peace.
Oh, well, right on, brother. Hey! Well, you can't go.
Sonny. Dispatch, this is 203. I'm in the Times Square station. I got a man down. I'm in pursuit of the suspect.
Roger 203. Back up en route.
So you saw him?
Yeah. I was the only one. They called him Shooter.
You sure this is the same guy?
Open up that roll of film. You'll find 2 hollow points inside. No, he's here to kill somebody.
Me?
Orlando was obsessed with you. You're a beautiful young woman. You spurned him. That wouldn't be the first time that a man has decided woman's not going to be with me. She's not going to be with anybody.
But Orlando is dead, so how could he...
His last phone call was to a contract killer, Mrs. Kenworthy. Until we find him, we may need to protect you. Where's your husband?
He's in Chicago on business.
You know the number?
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking you would have missed me.
Detectives, Dworsky's looking for you.
Hey, did you get Orlando's phone working yet?
Do you know what my life has been like since I saw you?
What is this, a pity party?
Okay. I still haven't found a battery yet, okay? As soon as I find one, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, sometime this century, huh?
I'm mopping up, and I noticed this guy's got something on his hand. You know, like when you write yourself a note, get bread and milk on the way home from work, that sort of thing. Anyway, I want you guys here in case the wet down ruins it.
T3-315.
What's that mean?
T3-315? What do you think it means, Temple?
Thinking it's password, lockbox number, not sure.
Do you run it by cryptology?
Yeah, but they're looking at it cross-eyed just like we are.
Okay, so we've got a matchbook left to us by Orlando. Let's work it.
We got a matchbook?
Yeah. It's a MacGuffin. See, a dead guy, he leaves a matchbook, right? And it's got a phone number, a name, or some piece of information that really good detectives use to solve the crime. It was a mainstay of all the good detective films in the 40s and the 50s. Huh? Madigan? Huh? The Saint? I mean, you had relentless cops and disenfranchised private investigators and dames with gams the length of the Washington Monument. These are classic films we're talking about. Philip Marlowe, Sam Spade, I mean, come on, they're classics.
Chief, I don't rent anything pre-French Connection.
I'm a martial arts guy myself, sir.
Yes, it's just a damn shame. Yeah, I told Joe how to teach a class at the academy about these films because they are the foundation of deductive reasoning. Okay, the T3-315 thing, just get on it, solve it, would you?
Huntington's disease is a degenerative brain disorder, Nancy. It slowly diminishes the ability to walk, talk, and reason.
And you can get it from falling on your head?
This has nothing to do with your fall. You suffered a mild concussion, it took the wind out of you, and you passed out. But the blood work that's come back, I think we should do some more tests.
What if I hadn't come in?
Well, slowly over time, your symptoms would increase, and...
What kind of symptoms?
They vary. Most common is depression, forgetfulness, clumsiness, mood swings.
Like, that isn't normal?
This is kidding.
And how long before... I mean, if I do have it...
Let's just have you and your family tested as soon as possible. It's hereditary, Nancy, let's be sure. Then we'll decide what we need to do, okay? I'll go schedule the tests.
I don't have time for this, Leon.
There's always time for fashion. Just tell me you like it and we'll be on our merry way. You love it.
I hate it.
How's that possible? It's Thai silk. It's one-of-a-kind gown, Ella. Put on your sense of style glasses.
Leon, I am getting married, not performing in Vegas.
Your friends seem to like it.
What friends? Oh, no.
Coming through.
The man that you are looking at does not have a name. He's got a reputation, however. He's euphemistically called Shooter. What do we know about him? We know that he's white, that he's had his fingertips acid washed. He's approximately 6'1" and 55 to 60 years old. Ferris? And he's here in Washington. He's believed to be responsible for at least 11 or 12 unsolved homicides that we know about. He's worked in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago. Nobody has ever seen his face, except for once. That was me, 25 years ago, in a New York subway. He is pretty good at disguises. His weapon of choice, the .38 snub nose built into a camera body. Each of these units is one of a kind. He builds them himself. I'm going to pass this around, so take a look at the tooling. It's the work of a master craftsman. Beautiful. He will kill anybody for money. And once, 25 years ago, he killed a friend of mine, Joe.
We believe his intended victim is this woman, Tamra Kenworthy. She's in a safe house under 24-hour protection and wants surveillance on her home and all known haunts. We're going to comb equipment houses, commercial and retail. Anyone who sells hardware that can be used to build a handgun or cameras. Detectives, I want you to check recent robberies. Check in with your confidential informants, patrol officers. Talk to your civilian watch groups. See if they've noticed anything different in the neighborhoods. I want everyone we can spare on this one. I don't care if you're on vacation or sick leave. Fill the streets with cops. Let's get this guy.
You rarely get a second chance, Joe. This is mine.
There's another way to do this.
Yeah? You mean a better way?
Safer way. We release the information that Orlando Casey is dead. Your phantom shooter knows he's not going to get paid. Mrs. Kenworthy's off the hook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he folds his tent and he leaves town. Joe, what's wrong with let's get this guy?
It's too risky.
Risky?
If I might remind you, personal vendettas and police work do not mix. Come on.
You're damn right it's personal. He killed a friend of mine. That's what he does. He kills. He loves it. Now, let me tell you what I think. I think we can be proactive. We can go get this guy, or we can be reactive. Sit on our... do nothing. What do you want to do?
Ladies. Number 2. Let's go, Blondie. This is your lucky day. How long have you been on the job?
9 years.
Really? Don't look any worse for wear.
It's CoverGirl. It does wonders. So what's this all about?
Chief wants to put a bullseye on your back. Bring down a target named Shooter.
Great. He any good?
He's way beyond good.
We have the victim's dress. We just can't find the body. Okay. So what's wrong with this one?
It's fine. If I was getting married, it would be fine.
Oh, boy. You're calling it off, aren't you? Why? Because you can't find a dress, you don't like Leon's taste, or you're just scared?
Do I look scared?
LMA Farmer, you look slightly more terrified than I look my third time around. Now, relationships. The one thing I have not figured out yet. Okay. What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Come on. You're afraid of something. What is it?
I'm afraid of making a mistake. I mean, is this how love is supposed to feel? Is this the man I want to spend the rest of my life with? Or did I say yes because I was afraid nobody else would ask?
I remember the day you met Clive. Ella, you were going through chemo. Your hair had fallen out. You were trying to take care of Ricky. You were tired. And then all of a sudden, Diana Ross comes screaming in here with the hairdo and everything. I mean, dressed to the nines. And that can only mean one thing. Love. Love.
What if it doesn't last?
Who knows about that? Well, let me ask you a question. Are you happy to see him when you get home?
Yes.
When he's away, do you miss him?
Yes.
You guys still having fun in the back seat of the Buick? All right.
Yeah.
Does he limp?
What?
Limp. Does he limp? Anybody over 40 doesn't limp. I mean, they haven't been wounded. They haven't been in battle. They haven't survived. See? There you go.
Chief?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah. Next patient.
C is for Cadillac. He looks worse than I do.
Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah, nothing a couple aspirin won't cure. Hey, look, thought you might be getting tired of the Jell-O, so the cop fuel is for me.
What?
Did you know that 1 out of every 10,000 people has Huntington's disease?
No.
And did you know that children of parents with HD have a 50-50 shot of inheriting the gene that causes it? Did a little research.
I know that look. But aren't you telling me?
Woody Guthrie died from it. And there's no cure.
We think the hit's going to go down in 24 hours. Detective Kaplan's going to be used as a decoy. When the shooter makes his move, we'll make ours. Joe?
All right, DuPont Circle Athletic Club. Tamara Kenworthy works out there every afternoon. This is going to be our first step because its location is close to the subway. We believe there's a high probability the shooter's going to strike here first. Detective Kaplan, you're going to enter from the northeast entrance. You're going to be driving Tamara's Mercedes. We want you to valet park. First team, I want you to give the shooter a window to move in on, but keep a choke point on the perimeter. Just flush him to us.
Everything's in place. You're on, Chief.
Right.
Brino.
Got your dead guy's phone fired up.
You're a little late, Krantz. We've moved on.
Oh, yeah? Well, we got 5 incoming calls. All placed yesterday, all the same number, all less than an hour after the accident.
Give it to me.
202-555-0175.
Thanks. Looks like somebody's been trying to reach the late, great Orlando Casey. You recognize that? Vaguely.
Hello? Hello?
Son of a... We got the wrong target.
What's up?
Chief, Tamara Kenworthy placed 5 missed calls to her ex-boyfriend after he died, but before she knew it.
She's not the target. She was in on it with him.
So who is the target?
The husband? You get rid of him, she and Orlando get the love and the money.
Uh-huh. With Orlando gone, she gets all the money. As long as her husband ends up dead.
When's he coming back to D.C.?
Today.
Dulles or Reagan?
Neither. He doesn't fly, he's taking a train.
Track 350. Been a while.
You like these?
They come in red?
Is it just me, or your father has it too?
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. Doctor, I'd like to tell him. Of course. But before you do, I think we should have a conversation about genetic counseling. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Take good care of her.
Make sure these get to room 141.
Absolutely, sir.
Just tell her that from a secret admirer.
I told Leon to put the dress on hold. This is where you tell me if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Are you okay?
You know how fast a second goes by? It's like the blink of an eye, a snap of your fingers. When I was a young transit cop, I once timed how long it took me to jump over the turnstile and get to the train platform. 4 seconds. You know, in case I saw something happening, I could get to the action in 4 seconds. And it turns out that was the difference between Sonny going home that night and what happened.
You blame yourself.
Well, Kate and I were young, we're married, we're living in Newark, and Kate was nothing like Sherry. I mean, she had no idea what the job meant to me. Every day, every night before I go to work, there she'd be on the front steps. Jackie, you be careful tonight. I tried not to hear her. Tried to tune her out, but I heard.
So you were playing it safe. You were trying not to get yourself killed.
4 seconds. And I swore if I ever became a cop, I was going to do things my way.
Glad you did.
Yeah, I've been reading up on this Huntington's. It's a pretty miserable disease, isn't it? Want jelly bean? Can you have them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to set you off or anything. See, I like what this campaign is doing. Let this be the last generation with Huntington's. But they need money for research. Okay, so we got 4,000 paychecks going out of here a week. I figure, what the heck, a couple of bucks, now and then to a worthy cause. Good for the soul.
You don't have to do this, Chief. I'm fine. I don't have any symptoms.
If I thought you did, you wouldn't be here.
Of course.
Okay. When the symptoms start, I want to know. This is about trust, Nancy. I want you to promise me you'll tell me.
I promise.
All right. Now, the balloons I sent, how the hell did you get them home?
Actually, I brought him up to pediatrics. They said some man with funny shoes who came by in the afternoon also brought balloons.
Yeah.
It's comforting to know there are still good men with funny shoes in the world.
Yeah, well, what about the flowers, Nancy? I sent you flowers. Didn't mention them.